Hello there, people of Roblox. Welcome back to Danny DRG in 28. And today we will be talking about Piggy. Sorry, that was pretty bad. So yeah, supposedly yesterday I was on YouTube, and then this dude right here, I'm not gonna tell you what his name is because I could get copyright strike. Start saying about Piggy this, Piggy that, a few other stuff about Piggy. And then also not to mention this thing, like I decided to post a comment saying that I think Piggy is just gonna be like uh the show because Mr. P was probably the only scientist left in the country or state. And also because there were a lot of infected Piggy members. Not to mention I also think that if they do make a cure, then they could either use you or George, because George turned in a bonus round. So that means that he could be like Murphy from the show. And we could also be like him too. So if we make a cure, then it would be George or the player. This could also mean that we could go back to the city and Mr. P could be with his infected wife again. And George could be with his family and life go back to the way it was again. By the way, I think that if you die by anything in Piggy, you could turn into one of them. I also think that the only way to not get turned into one of the infected on Piggy would be to destroy the brain. And then there's this PS thing, so yeah, that was actually meant for the YouTuber. So why don't we hop back in Minecraft, Roblox, and then we'll start to see what like kind of stuff that we can figure out. So yes, I also think that this game could I think that this game could I'm sorry, that if then that would actually be kind of good because we really need a sequel. And if we don't get that sequel, then that's gonna cause some big problems. Because people won't be able to like see what happens. Like, will they ever make a cure, or like, will George ever get to be with his family again? But I honestly don't think that that's gonna happen. Like, I don't think that in Piggy they're ever gonna make a cure, or maybe, but I highly doubt it, because no matter what the people did in Z Nation, it was like a long drive. Oh no, I said the name. YouTube, don't copyright me, please. And so like, yeah, it could either be like the Walking Dead universe, or it could be Z Nation universe. So yeah, I think it might go with like pretty much both Walking Dead and Z Nation, because here's the things about The Walking Dead and Z Nation. The Walking Dead, pretty much there is no cure. Everybody is just fighting for their lives. Meanwhile, in Z Nation, there's a bunch of people who are trying to make a cure because they ran into somebody who got bit but has never turned. And so they end up making a cure with them. And then life goes back to the way it was. I mean, honestly, that's what I think what happens because, well, I haven't seen the show, but like, a friend of mine used to watch it, so he told me all about it. So, yeah. And, if they ever do make a cure, then this could mean potential, like, this could mean that everything could end. Like, everything could end. Like, you know what I mean by everything could end. Like, no more Piggy Chapter 3, no more Piggy, no, I'm sorry, no Piggy 3, no Piggy 4. But, like, unfortunately, there are some shows where they just leave it at that. Like, let's say, there's something that they're gonna do. So, like, that's just the final episode. I really hate those kind of shows where, like, they're having to do stuff, and then, like, on the final episode, they already did what they did, but then there's a new problem, so now they have to face that problem, and it just stops right there. I really hate it when that happens. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I got so far. I don't want to make this video like 5 minutes long, so why don't we just go ahead and talk about some more stuff about Piggy, and yeah. So we all know the way that Piggy got infected by the true ending of the plant mission, where the entire family of Piggy decided to go and help Mr. P with his cure for his wife, because yeah, his wife is dead. Technically, she's technically dead, because I've seen a lot of Piggy videos, like you know the message on the board in chapter 5, the school. So like supposedly I saw some guy do a bunch of research upon it, and then it ends up telling us that no matter what I tried to do, I cannot control myself. I mean, I think that's what he did. I think it was I don't know, some kind of YouTuber. I can't remember his YouTube channel. So like he starts telling us that no matter what I try to do, I can never control myself. Like, it's like some kind of permanent thing. So like, that could mean that they're still alive. Like, the Piggy members are just still alive. But people mistake them for actually being dead and being turned into Piggy members. I mean, that's just sad. I mean, oh yeah, by the way, since we're already at 6 minutes, I honestly found out how the infection spread. And it's all explained in the credits. Like in this final chapter, if you beat it, then they'll give you like some kind of little show thing. So Piggy's so unfortunately Piggy's gonna be in the house till she rots in the credits. George is still alive, which is, thank God he's still alive. He is a cute little guy. Mother Pig, we all know what happened. People explained to us. She turned on the way to the police station, got pretty much most of the people infected. And yeah. But like, I also have a question. Since they had Mommy Pig, whatever happened to the polar bear dude? Like, what about Polly or Polar? Well, what's his name? Polar bear. Oh no, I can't find the polar bear. I think it's no. No, there we go. That's very okay. So what's this polar bear? Polar bear dude, come out, wherever you are. Oh, darn it. Okay, whatever. So, the polar bear dude probably went to the station and then got like in chapter 2, Mummy Pig got the polar bear dude infected, which uh drove Daddy Pig away because he probably got infected, and so, well, he was already infected by the start, so he decided to run away. Maybe he also decided to run away too, and then he ends up getting into the gallery where he turned, and Ellie was there. So Ellie ends up also getting infected and somehow going to a city, which she infected some guys. And then probably after that, there's another guy who got infected. I don't know. And then if you have seen the credits in Piggy, then you will know that that Billy is that Billy is that Billy actually the only reason why they showed Billy in the first place was because he what? Oh yeah, the only reason why they showed Billy was because Billy actually got infected at the metro, if you didn't know. And you might be thinking to yourself, what? Huh? How did he do that? Like, oh wait, sorry. What? Wait, wow? How? How is Billy infected? That makes no sense. Well, the only way that he got infected was because he was at the station with Molly, with that Molly Mouse. No, not Molly Mouse. Molly, wherever she is. So yeah. Uh, so like the mole, Molly Mole. There we go. So like the mole is partly the reason why they're kind of still alive. Maybe I don't know. Oh, I died. Okay, so Molly Mole got infected over there, and then after that she probably went somewhere. I don't know where. But like we all know what happened to Billy in the credits. Well, I just told you. Sorry if I make absolutely no sense. I'm trying to dumb this down as much as I possibly can. And wow, this is such a great view. Back to the point. Okay, back to the point. So, Molly gets infected. She spreads the virus to someone else, and then after that, she probably like goes to the mall and then ends up infecting. No, wait, no. But if she could okay, this makes no sense to me right here. I'm actually getting myself really confused. Sorry if you have been confused from the start, or if I have been a fast talker. So let's just slow it down a little bit. Okay, so I don't know how, but the robot ends up also getting infected. So not only this can take part in humans and robots, but this can also take part in robots too. Like it not only can take part in humans, but also robots. There we go. So yeah, that's actually it's actually a big surprise. So yeah, I mean, I'm actually kind of sad that this ever happened because, well, you know, it's sad, super sad. And then after that, the mouse, where the girl, wherever she is, Mousy, let's just leave it at that. Mousy decides to turn into one of them too. Well, she didn't have a choice. Like she just ended up turning into one of them because she ended up getting stuck inside one of the. Well, actually, yeah, she ended up dying inside of one of the things, inside of the vents in chapter in the mall episode. For some reason, every time I try to look for her, she doesn't pop out. But who cares? Just tell me where she pops out. Nope, I don't see her. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. So yeah, I know how the entire thing spread and this and that, but like now that I'm explaining it to you out loud, it just makes no sense to me anymore. So now I'm going to tell you how they all got infected. Now we all know about Piggy, mother and father, but little brother, this makes no sense. Like, why is George infected in this thing? Even grandma. Sorry about that noise. There was somebody right next. So grandmother ends up getting infected by Ellie. Sheepy actually was infected in chapter 4. So like I think she might have been the one that gave Doggy the virus. And after that, Pandy and teacher got infected in school. So I don't know about her. Pandy, same thing. There's no backstory to me about her. Same thing with Kitty, Memory. Well, actually, Memory, I think I might know about her. Mimi, yeah, she turned in the. So she got infected in the Metro. Dino Piggy is just an added guy. I think those two are added. Phony and Devil are added. Giraffe and Doggy ends up being forced to chug a bunch of drinks for some reason. Oh, I know about Foxy and Barry. So Barry, because the hospital probably got overrun and he got infected, or he was already infected, or some yeah actually, and then now we go to Foxy. Foxy was infected because he and Clowny's all the way over there. Clowny actually built the try to make the carnival a safe place for everybody, but unfortunately failed to do that mission because Foxy ended up getting infected by something, and then he ended up infecting Clowny, and so Clowny caged him up in that cage, and then after that Clowny turned, or Clowny turned first, and then after that Foxy closed himself in the cage and ended up dying and getting infected. I mean that's what probably happened. Ellie, she turned at the gallery because of Mr. P. I'm sorry, not Mr. P. Because of uh, Daddy Pig. Soldier at the camp. Badgie, because something bad happened. Zompiggy, I don't know about her. Bunny, Metro, Skelly, I have no idea. Tigri, no. Zizzy, Parasy. Robbie, he just turned for no apparent reason. Billy, he turned at the shop. I'm sorry, the Metro. And then after that, the torture. Yeah. So this thing has gone on for 60 minutes. YouTube, please make an exception. I worked really hard on this thing. Everybody, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. I love you all. Danny DRGN28 out. Make sure to comment.